What's up everyone, JickJax here, and in today's video we are going to check out the CLK 55 AMG that I purchased sight unseen on Copart about a month ago, and we'll see what I got myself into and see how good or how bad in shape this car is. So here we go. Of background, I purchased the CLK 55 AMG on Copart sight unseen, kind of like a on a whim type decision. I didn't expect someone else to bid on top of me. Well, I expected someone else to bid on top of my bid, but that didn't happen, so I ended up with the car. It took roughly a month to get here, and in hindsight, I don't know if I would buy another car out of state again, or I at least would try to get a third-party shipping option rather than go through Copart, because my issue with going through Copart was that, one, it was the most expensive option, two, it took forever, and three, I kept constantly having to call them whether or not when the car was going to get here, so on and so forth, because the shipping actually isn't handled by Copart. They're contracted by Copart, so in essence you're pretty much paying more money to get the car shipped to you through third party. So I thought it was the better decision just because of the storage fees, but I probably would have gotten the car a lot sooner if I just went third party, and probably wouldn't have much storage fees regardless. So either way, it's lesson learned, it's here. So let's go ahead and check out the CLK 55 AMG. Alright, so here she is, literally a month later, all the way from Idaho. 20 hours, well, not 20 hours. It's at least like 1,800 mile drive or something like that. But anyways, it's here. The interior is okay. The seats are trash, but I'm getting rid of these. I don't even know why it has seat covers. Golly, these are. I mean, I'd rather have an ugly ass seat than a seat cover, to be quite honest. Should be a good lesson for anyone else who is looking to buy a car off auction. Interior wise, it's actually pretty clean. It has this two-tone interior thingy, and it has these which inflate the seat, and I'm pretty sure it's broken because this one's kind of deflated and feels kind of hard, especially compared to my seat in the 55. What else? Apart from that, that's really the only issue I have. I'm just gonna cut this off later. I really want to wash it though. It looks really dirty. Roof looks okay. What concerns me though is this, and I have a plan for this, but like every car from up north, there is a little bit of rust on here, on the arch. I believe it's this one. This one doesn't have any, but if you go further up here, it has some here. I actually spotted this in the pictures. God, these rings are so ugly looking. A little bit here too. You see right there. Ooh, I'm gonna nickname this the Rusty 55 or something. Really think this bumper broke when, I don't know, during shipping or something, because this was not broken in the pictures. So that's a little disappointing. This grill has got to go or something because it's like partially broken. Luckily there's a CLK 55 that just popped up in a junkyard, so I'm gonna grab a couple things from it. Oh, some right here too. Otherwise, it's not too terrible. The other ones that I was looking at, well, the other one I was looking at was $4 grand for pretty much the same condition, and I total cost I paid a little less than that. So I kind of wish I just drove it here. Would have saved me a lot of money and a lot of time, but it is what it is. Let's see if this opens. There you go. Trunk opens. What the hell's that? Sensor. Great description. This is also like a lesson for me as well, because this is a very huge impulse buy. And let's see what this looks like, a crank sensor or something. Actually, I have no idea what sensor this is. If you know in the comments, let me know. I'll probably have to look it up after. It says Bosch. Huh. I don't know. Anyway. Pop the hood. Definitely needs a respray on the hood. Definitely needs a new grill. There she is. Oh my god, the engine cover is still one piece. That's pretty rare. All the ones that I've found or have used have always been broken. There's a couple of things that's been replaced in here. Looks kind of fresh-ish. A little bit of a leak there. Maybe it's from the valve cover gasket or something, even though it looks like it's been replaced. Maybe it's just clean, or maybe it's been cleaned. That was scary. Looks like coolant. Ooh, webs. Must have been sitting for a while. Well, obviously it has been sitting for a while. Ah, pretty clean over here. So the plan for this car is do the same manual swap that I did on the E55, which is actually right back there. And yeah, this is going to be pretty much the fun car. I'm going to sell most of this interior, or at least the ones that are salvageable. I don't need any of it. Probably the steering wheel too. I don't know how it looks underneath here. Two things I hate: steering wheel covers and seat covers. Like why? I don't know. I've never seen a good looking seat cover like Dickies. I didn't even know Dickies made seat covers. What are they doing? Oh yeah, let's start it up. Ugh, what's that? What is this? What is this nonsense? The cluster is working, but the lights are very dim. It looks like someone tried to put LED lights in it. Stupid mistake. But let's see if the AC works. If the AC works, that'll be a godsend. Because you need AC in Texas. Let's start it up. Oh my god, I forgot how quiet a stock exhaust is. Actually sounds pretty nice. Has the window blinds. I don't know if that works. Let's try it. Does not work. Well, that's good. Sounds pretty healthy for M113. Sounds just like my other car. Yeah, nothing looks like it's leaking so far. So I think mechanically, or well, at least right now, we're okay. The climate control unit does not work, which is unfortunate. Close this. They have a code in here. Oh, light bulb. Interesting. What are these for? No code. What's this? Buyer's guide, row item. Don't need any of that. Well, that's an issue. I love it. Window just keeps going down. That's good. Okay. Aha, that worked. Little trick is if you lock your key over here, it'll actually close up the windows. Neat. Alright, let's wash this thing. And god, you remove these things too. Jesus Christ, these things look ugly. I'm gonna... Wow, after washing it, it actually doesn't look that bad. The only real issue with the paint is the paint here needs to be re-cleared. for sure. It doesn't look too bad for sitting for a couple of years. Let me dry it out, and I want to remove this too because it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna need a new trunk. It's a little rusty over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna go ahead now and dry it off. And these are going for sale literally tonight because those look like ass. Hopefully maybe get like 200 bucks out of them. Someone will want them. Cut out these hideous looking seat covers. Jesus Christ. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh my god. Is there more? There you go. Ah. Dude. These don't even look that bad. Seriously, think whoever owned this is a bit of a ricer. Because check this out. Hang on. I'll show y'all in just a minute. I really think the build quality of W2 08 is worse than the W210. Weird thing is, you know how I had rust on all the arches? I don't have any rust whatsoever on the sunroof. And this car is from up north, which is really strange because the W55 has like one little rust bubble over here, and it's been in Texas its whole life. Here, like moving it forward all the way, I forgot that there's this thing and 2 doors. What is that? Oh my god, it's a wrapper. Jesus Christ. Go show what kind of owner this car used to have, where it was. Look at this. Oh. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Why? Why would you put this in this kind of car? Why? So I also found this in the back seat. Pretty cool. It's the original owner's manual. It has pretty much everything in it. I was hoping I'd find a radio code, but it's not in there. So I might have to call the dealership and get that. Look at that. Look at that. It's a ML being serviced. Well, it's a W210 being serviced by ML. Ha. Anyway, I thought this was pretty cool too. This shows where this CD changer installation was performed when the car was originally purchased at 10/23/01. Now, if you also don't know, I'm also going to 6-speed swap this CLK55 as well. So it'll be the first CLK55 AMG 6-speed swap, as far as I know, in the whole world. The whole world. We all are familiar with the CLK 430 that is on the smoking tire. And I always thought that car was really cool. I always thought CLK was a very handsome car. I had one before this, it was 320, but obviously, you know, the 5.4 M113 is, I mean, let's just face it, it's just, I mean, it's better than the M112. I mean, V8 wise, power wise, sound wise, everything. So I really wanted one, and here are the parts here. I actually purchased the parts way before I actually purchased the car. I would say probably like 2 or 3 months prior, just so I could have it. The only thing that I'm missing is the flywheel and a clutch kit, and this is pretty much a complete kit. So there's not much information on what will work on the CLK from the Crossfire chassis, but if I were to make a guess, it would probably be pretty similar to how it worked on the W210. So my hope is that this will all sort of work the same as it was on W210. I'll basically do the same process, and I'll also video that as well as a guide for future people who do want to, you know, 6-speed swap their CLK55 AMG or any other AMG car that they plan to 6-speed swap or manual swap. I'm pretty excited for it, to be quite honest. I want this to be like a sort of like a fun car. I'm gonna strip the interior. I'm gonna see first what else I can do to it, but I'm gonna strip the interior, sell those things, sell the wheels. I have other wheels for it. You know, 6-speed swap. Just see how much fun I could get from a stripped out CLK55 AMG with a 6-speed and maybe a LSD or a welded diff in the back. I feel like it would be really fun. Big V8 power, small 2-door chassis, and it'll be interesting because also, you know, CLKs are not really the most commonly modified cars. You know, if you've ever been to a car meet of some sort, chances are you'll never find a CLK I don't think I've ever seen a CLK 55 at a car meet ever. And they're actually pretty hard to come by. I would say they're a little harder to come by than the E55 AMG. I've seen more W210 E55 AMGs than CLK 55 AMGs, and they didn't really make a lot of, you know, W210 E55 AMGs in the first place. So I'm pretty excited. I'm a little disappointed, of course, of the rust, but I kind of expected that. And if you guys have watched the first video, the car's from Idaho. I mean, I was expecting some rust somewhere. I knew about the trunk one because I looked at the pictures close enough, but the ones on the, pretty much each fender has some, so I have a plan for that. I don't know if some of you might not like it, some of you will, some of you won't, but for me, I think it's the way to go, you know, and it'll give me a lot more room in terms of, you know, putting other wheels on it or putting wider wheels and, you know, bigger tires for grip, and I think it'll look pretty cool. So I'll show you guys kind of like what I'm envisioning, and we'll see if we can make that happen or even close to it. All of that is going to happen along with the 6-speed swap, so I'm pretty excited. Until then, I'm going to try my best and not drive it out of the street so I can, I guess, motivate myself. So right now the goal is to find a flywheel and find a clutch kit and get this thing going. I think that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much out of daylight here, and I'll just work on it, you know, the next day or the day after and go from there. But let me know what you guys think of the purchase. I definitely learned a lot of things. One, don't purchase a car sight unseen. And two, it wasn't really, it was okay and also not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Driving wise, it drove pretty good. I only did drive it around the street. The transmission shifted. The car started. Quick pull. Oh yeah. It definitely has it definitely has all the AMG power still. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. There's definitely going to be a lot more of the CLK55 coming in, and we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.